Hi everyone, this is Leonora, and I'm just going to turn some of these screens off that are making noises here. Hang on a sec. Okay. Yeah, so I wanted to give you a guided meditation, and there are many different ways that you can access your field. And there's different slants and focuses that we can take. So I'm kind of hanging in that same frame of cultivating and developing sovereignty, which is a direct connection to your whole field, and heart-centered sovereignty, which is a direct connection to your whole field, with an awareness that you're in your heart, either physically moving your point of reference, your awareness to your heart space, or feeling that your whole body is your heart. Okay? So the other piece that I want to talk a little bit about is boundaries. And I kind of chuckle inside when I say that, because in the deepest truth, there are no boundaries. So boundaries, however, in the dimension of being separate self, which is the orientation that most people are living in and through, boundaries make sense and are important. But just keeping in context that we're wanting to move your orientation into a more unified sense of yourself, which this meditation will do or endeavor to do, boundaries, the word boundaries ceases to be relevant. And what may be more relevant is the term discernment. So the kinds of discernments that we might be interested in is, am I all here? Is there any part of me missing? So we'll do some journeying with that. And also, we might want to discern if I'm feeling things, phenomena, emotions, flavors, whatever, in my field. Are they me or not me? Or are they in reaction to something? For example, where I chose to sit may be in the sun, and that may be too hot. And so when I'm feeling inside myself, I'm aware that I'm hot and I feel uncomfortable. And yeah, I can sit there and open to it, or I could just move. So noticing my response to the sun might allow me to choose to move into the shade. Okay, so I made that very simple. Of course, it gets more complicated when we're reacting to people and to situations, but I like to start simple. So I invite you to find a place of comfort and anchor yourself into your body. Breathe in and feel the breath pulling your attention into you, as if the breath has eyes, as if the breath is drawing your awareness into your body feeling. And just notice your body. Is it comfortable? Do you need to move or adjust pillows? Would it be better to sit up straight with a straight spine but relaxed? Is it better to stand because you might fall asleep today? Or do you feel that lying down is where you're going to find the most comfort? So once you feel ready, let's begin. I just want to invite you just to notice the field as it is right now. The whole body, the whole experience. Notice the colors, the texture, the vibration. And without changing anything except your face. I invite you in to soften your face into a smile, all the while noticing if that changes the inner experience in your felt sense. So just soften the face into a smile and notice the result of doing that, how that shaping the body can shape the inner experience. Now just inviting you into a good alignment. I'm going on a journey of discovery to explore my true self, who I am and who I'm not. I don't need to know anything to go on this journey. I can just go. So inviting you to take these moments to land inside this field. I'm using the word land or anchor because the mind has a tendency to see something and then go look for something else. And in doing so, it's abandoning what it just found to find something else. So we're not doing that. What I'm inviting here is to land in what you find. Don't leave it. Stay in it. Include it in your experience without leaving this place. Continue to open and anchor in to all that's here. Take as long as you need, collecting all the pieces that are separate and unintegrated. Everything that arises is a gift, and everything that arises has a felt sense, has an energetic expression within this felt sense. Anchor into all that's here and include it. The invitation here is to drop into it rather than seeing it from somewhere, is to choose in a sort of open, friendly, curious way to make direct contact with all these flavors as they become available to you. And this whole beginning of the meditation I think of as a process of settling in, is establishing myself here in the field, is good practice. Once you feel settled and the field is stable, you're in a position to explore. If you're not in a stable place, then there's already a lot going on that needs your exploration. So you could pause this and continue in your own way. However, if you feel anchored and stable and ready for an exploration, I invite you to continue. So I want to invite you to feel your field, not just as your body, but as a sort of maybe egg shape that includes your body in the center, but extends beyond your body. And how far it extends is totally up to your nervous system right now. There's a natural inclination to be a certain size. You don't need to work at it or effort or try to decide what's right and wrong. Just allow yourself to feel your whole body and whatever feels like you beyond your body in your bubble. I call it a bubble. Sometimes I call it an egg. And this bubble doesn't have a hard edge. I want to invite you to, without leaving your body, just expand into your whole bubble and just directly touch the edge of it. Notice what happens when you do. There's no right experience or wrong experience. There's just noticing the experience and allowing it. What happens when I explore the supposed edge of my bubble? Does it just become a bigger edge or a different vibration, or maybe a more subtle or diffused sense of me? And where do I meet that place where if I keep going on the edge of my bubble, it starts to feel like not me. It's not me, it's something else. Maybe the whole room feels like you. There's no right or wrong. So, and I want you to perhaps in a moment pause this and take as much time as feels right for you to explore the edge of your bubble, your whole bubble. So, you're kind of exploring the surface of your edge between you and not you. And whatever you find there is really interesting. Like I said, I don't have an answer. There's not a correct thing here. And as you explore your bubble, you may find holes in your bubble. So you can pause and do that, or you can continue. If you continue, we're going to talk about holes in the bubble. If you find a hole in your edge, in the felt sense that feels like the edge of my, in quotes, boundary, I want you to stay in your center. Hold still and steady. Feel your anchoring in your body. And just become aware of the edge where the hole is. And just notice what happens inside you, in your body, as you are aware of this hole. What does the hole feel like as you explore the hole? What's arising in the field of you? Open and allow whatever is shown, and keep noticing how things are changing. Noticing changes is the alchemy. It happens naturally of its own accord. So you can pause now and continue to do this with your bubble. Or if you feel complete and you feel that you've seen and done the best that you can with any holes, and you're feeling more your whole bubble, the edge of your bubble, and not leaving your body to do so, that it's just an expansion of consciousness that is inclusive of the whole body and the whole bubble. So now I want to invite you to explore inside your bubble. It's okay if the bubble is kind of changing size as you go. Just trust the process. So, anchored in your body is going to reflect things to you. Your bubble is also going to reflect things. And the more you inhabit your whole field, the more power is here to heal and to be yourself. And there can be blank spaces that are places within our field that we don't inhabit. Maybe for some people it can be that I don't inhabit any of my field. I'm somewhere up on the ceiling looking down. So there are an infinite number of ways that we dissociate and disconnect. And this exercise is just helpful for you to become aware of your field and where you live in it and where perhaps you don't. And where there may be information there that you're not aware of consciously. And through this exercise, you will become aware of things that are currently unconscious to you. So, feeling the whole of you, including your whole bubble, just start exploring the space in front of your body between the skin and the edge of your bubble. So, while there may be a preference to just scan, that's okay. But if it's available to you, I invite you to sort of scan and include. So it's again anchoring into what you find and making it part of you and owning it. Scan and include. So don't scan and bypass. If something has your attention, like I'm scanning the space between my belly and the edge of my bubble in front of my body, and I can't feel anything. Anything is an experience. Nothing is an experience. Blank is an experience. Take some time to drop in to the felt sense of nothing or blank. Yeah. Don't just bypass it. As you do this exercise, your awareness is still anchored in the physical body, and you need to notice the response that's arising within the physical body. Okay, because this is how your soul is going to show you the stuff that needs to heal and the stuff that's not integrated. So you can continue with this exercise. Press pause through the whole body, looking at the spaces between you and the edge of your bubble, just all around you, behind you, beside you, above you, and below you. And when you feel done, I invite you to return. So I invite you now to feel your whole body, your whole bubble, side to side, front to back, head to toe. Feel you and the space of your whole field. And I want to invite you to feel into what feels unified. It doesn't matter if something isn't. I want you to feel into what feels unified, what feels wholeness, what feels like me. And as you're doing this, invite you to deepen and know this place. This is your resource. This is you. And within this unified felt sense, feel what the felt sense of unification is, and let it expand and inhabit the whole field if it wants to. And feel the truest, uniquest, realest you that's within this field. Feel her or him within your heart space, which can be the whole field, or it could be a point that's radiating from your heart space center. And let this bubble of you be filled with that love, that uniquest flavor, the one and only you. And bathe in this, touch it directly, know it deeply, and own this experience. Without leaving where you are in your own time and space, invite you to open your eyes and let you, the you inside you, remain here connected, and let the world come in through your eyes. So that is the end of our meditation today. I would invite you to do this many times, as many as it feels is valuable for you. And I would dearly love, and I'm sure I will learn by hearing about your experiences. So I invite you to share them. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.